Have you ever gazed up at the sky and felt as though it was trying to communicate with you? Lately, the universe has been speaking in profound and rare ways, as if to remind you that your presence here is no accident. September and October of 2024 are especially charged with these cosmic signs, and the appearance of a rare comet carries a personal message for those who feel like they are part of something greater. I encourage you to stay with me through this journey, as I'll reveal the specific dates when the comet will be visible and the deeper meaning each moment holds for your personal path. Starting from September 18th through the 26th, the comet will begin to show itself in the morning skies of the southern hemisphere. To witness it, you'll need binoculars, patience, and the willingness to rise before the sun. This small effort reflects your own journey. Just like the comet, faintly visible on the horizon, you too are facing unseen challenges and inner battles that most people are unaware of. Perhaps you feel isolated at times, without many close friends, or find it hard to connect with a partner who truly understands the depths of your soul. This isn't because you're lacking, it's because you're a beacon of light in a world that often prefers to stay in the shadows. Like the comet, your presence illuminates truths that others may wish to keep hidden. Not everyone will welcome your light. Your energy is so rare and powerful that it forces people to confront parts of themselves they might rather ignore. They may pull away from you for reasons they can't fully explain, but the truth is, your presence challenges them to reflect on who they really are. This is especially true in your relationships. People can sense your unique energy. They feel that you operate on a different frequency, and that can be unsettling. Without even realizing it, they understand that you're different, and that difference can be intimidating. Then comes September 27th, when the comet dangerously approaches the sun, facing extreme temperatures that could completely destroy it. This is a crucial moment, a real test of its strength and endurance. Maybe you're feeling like this in your own life right now, as if you're under immense pressure, forced to face your deepest fears and insecurities. It could be the fear of loneliness, the worry that no one will truly understand you, or the overwhelming weight of invisible burdens you carry. But remember, just like the comet, you're not being destroyed by this heat, you're being transformed by it. The pressure you're feeling is shaping you, refining you, and preparing you for something greater. Often, you're alone because your journey requires it. The universe is giving you this time to strengthen your spirit, to help you truly understand yourself before you meet those who will genuinely connect with you. Between September 27th and October 2nd, if the comet survives its close encounter with the sun, it will emerge brighter, visible to the naked eye, glowing even more intensely. The same goes for you. Your toughest moments are often the ones that reveal who you really are. After facing the fire, you rise stronger and with a deeper sense of self. During this time, you might notice things you hadn't seen before, not just in yourself but in others as well. Your patience for superficial things fades, and you begin to value your inner peace more than ever. You might sometimes feel an overwhelming sense of pressure, loneliness, or even the deep pain of being misunderstood. There's a fear that lingers, the fear of always being alone, of never finding someone who truly gets you, who can connect with your depth. This fear is real, but it doesn't exist to paralyze you. Instead, it's here to push you forward. Think of it like a comet passing through the sun's scorching heat, only to emerge brighter on the other side. You too are undergoing a transformation, a purification. Loneliness isn't a punishment, but an opportunity for you to reconnect with your true self. During this phase, you may find that certain people no longer fit into your life. It can be painful, but it's part of this natural process of growth and refinement. People who once made sense to you may suddenly seem out of sync. Friendships that once felt comforting might now leave you feeling drained. Relationships that seemed harmless could now feel burdensome. And that's okay. You don't have to force yourself to keep relationships that weigh you down or limit your growth. This is your time to be more selective, to choose with intention who you allow into your space. loneliness acts as a filter. It's not isolating you, but refining your inner circle. It's making sure that only those who truly appreciate your essence remain. Those who aren't ready for your intensity, for your truth, are being filtered out. Think of it as tending to a garden. You're pulling out the weeds to make room for the flowers that truly belong. This is a process of letting go of what no longer nourishes your soul and embracing what aligns with your spirit. Yes, there will be times when you feel misunderstood, as though no one can fully grasp the depth of your experiences. It may feel like you're walking alone in a world that doesn't quite understand. But know that this period of loneliness is actually preparing you. It's strengthening your foundation, giving you the time and space to bloom fully when the moment is right. This is your time to reconnect with your inner voice, to rediscover your personal truth, free from the distractions and influences that often pull you off course. Solitude offers you a unique chance to truly know yourself. No masks, no pretending, no need to fit into anyone else's expectations. It's a period of self-reconciliation, where you confront your weaknesses, face your fears, and dare to dream again. You're being invited to look inward, to face the parts of yourself you've been avoiding, and to welcome both your shadows and your light. It's no longer about seeking approval or validation from others. It's about recognizing the worth within yourself that the world sometimes overlooks. Yes, solitude can feel heavy. The nights may seem endless and the days may feel slow. But in those quiet moments, seeds are being planted. That stillness is where your new truths are taking root, nurturing your growth and transformation from the inside out. This is a process of becoming your most authentic self. You're learning to appreciate your own company, to enjoy being alone with yourself, and that's a gift no one can take away. In time, you'll realize that this solitude has made you stronger, more resilient. It has taught you to stand on your own, to trust in your own strength. And when the right people eventually come into your life, you will know they are there not to complete you, but to walk beside you, adding value, sharing your journey with honesty and authenticity. This period of solitude is not a punishment. It's your protection and guidance, helping you see who truly belongs in your life. You are undergoing a refining process where every quiet moment shapes the brilliance within you, preparing you for something far greater, deeper and more authentic connections. Instead of viewing this phase as a burden, embrace it as a privilege. You're being fortified, made stronger, so that when your time comes, you will shine fearlessly without holding back. Like a comet streaking across the night sky, you are meant to leave your mark, to shine in a way that no one can overlook. From October 10th to 12th, the comet will reach its peak brightness, visible just after sunset. This is its moment of greatest light, of revelation. Perhaps you feel like your life is at a similar turning point, a time when all that has been hidden is ready to come to the surface. Now is the time for action. If you've been delaying decisions, hiding your true self, or distancing yourself from your authentic path, it's time to change. The comet reminds us that the brightest light often follows the toughest challenges. It's as if the universe is urging you to step out of the shadows and into your own spotlight. You know what needs to be done, whether it's closing a chapter, starting a new venture, or finally facing emotions you've been avoiding. There's no room for more excuses. Just like the comet doesn't wait to shine, neither should you. Don't let the fear of being misunderstood hold you back. Many chosen souls walk without companions, not because they lack worth, but because solitude is a profound tool for growth. You are not being set apart because you are less than others. You are extraordinary. Your light is rare, and that can be intimidating to people. Being around people who don't resonate with your energy can leave you feeling drained and exhausted. This is a signal to seek out those who appreciate your depth and respect your true self. During this time, it's common for your social circle to become smaller, but it will feel more genuine. You might start to notice that friendships and relationships that once felt significant are losing their importance, your peace and balance take precedence, and naturally, those who don't contribute to this will fade away. That's perfectly okay. You don't need many friends, just the right ones. You may also be grappling with anxiety, a restless mind, a racing heart, and worries about the future. This is all part of the journey for those who shine with a strong light. You perceive things others may not, and that sensitivity can feel overwhelming at times. However, just like a comet shining in the night sky, you are reminded that even in the darkest moments, there is light within you. This is the time to slow down, nurture yourself, and reconnect with what truly matters. Don't hesitate to take a step back when you need to, set boundaries, and say no. The solitude you're experiencing now is the space you need to heal, grow stronger, and prepare for what lies ahead. You are being shaped for something greater that requires your whole heart, not just fragments of who you are. Just as the comet navigates through the forces of the cosmos, you carry the marks of your experiences. Your past wounds are like scars, reminders of battles fought and lessons learned. These may be traumas from relationships that left you feeling insecure, but they are also part of your journey toward healing and growth. Think of those times when you faced rejection that shook your self-esteem, or moments of loss that left their mark on you. These experiences, while painful, are essential parts of your healing journey. Just like a comet that streaks across the sky, showing its scars yet shining brightly, you too are meant to embrace your own journey. You carry wounds that still ache and affect how you connect with the world. Sometimes, the hurt from the past makes it hard to trust others and can leave you questioning your worthiness of love and acceptance. Now is the time to confront that pain directly. Acknowledge it without fear and give yourself the space you need to heal. Being alone during this time isn't a punishment. It's an important part of your journey. Solitude provides a sacred space for you to reconnect with your heart, to process your pain, and to turn that pain into strength. Each tear, every restless night, and every challenging thought are all part of this healing cycle. Allow yourself to feel those emotions and to cry, but don't let them defeat you. Healing begins when you decide that your future is more valuable than the hurt you've experienced. As you navigate this healing phase, you'll discover parts of yourself that you never knew existed. Just like that comet, breaking free from the darkness to shine with brilliant light, you're also being shaped for something extraordinary. It's common to feel isolated in your journey, as if no one truly understands what you're going through. Yet it's often in these moments of reflection that you uncover the answers you've been seeking. You might feel pressure from the outside world, from a society that values appearances over depth. But remember, your journey is uniquely yours. While many may be chasing superficial recognition, you are being called to something deeper, something that demands authenticity, courage, and resilience. Don't compare yourself to others and don't belittle your own experiences. Your light is one of a kind, and even if it takes time, it will always find the right moment to shine. During times of solitude, you'll come to understand that you must be your own source of support. This is an opportunity to strengthen your faith, deepen your spiritual connection, and prepare for what lies ahead. Just as the comet's path is not straightforward, neither will yours be. Expect both highs and lows, days filled with brilliant light and moments shrouded in darkness. Each aspect is part of your journey. This phase you're experiencing is all about preparation. You are not meant to conform to anyone else's expectations. You're being readied for something much bigger. Like the comet that travels vast distances, your journey may be long, but every stage holds significance. The universe is aligning everything around you, preparing you for the next chapter of your life. During this time, trust the process, even when it feels confusing. Solitude acts as a refining force, preparing you to attract the right people, those who truly resonate with your soul. You deserve connections that are deep, authentic, and meaningful, and that takes time to cultivate. Just as the comet shining in the sky didn't form overnight, it endured cycles, challenges, and near catastrophes, yet it shines brightly, and so will you. The preparation for your future may be quiet, but it's incredibly powerful. The universe is working behind the scenes, aligning you with what you genuinely need, not just what you think you want. Rejection is a word that resonates deeply with many individuals, especially those who feel they are destined for something greater. It's a familiar experience, one that often comes wrapped in feelings of disappointment and isolation. Whether it's a rejection from a family member, a friend, or a romantic partner, the sting of being turned away can cut deeply. It leaves us grappling with feelings of being unseen and unaccepted for who we truly are. This emotional pain can feel like a heavy weight, a burden that seems to follow us through life. All we seek is understanding, a place where we can be our authentic selves without fear of judgment or dismissal. The heart of rejection often stems from a simple yet profound human desire: the need to belong. We are inherently social creatures, wired for connection. When we encounter rejection, it can feel as though a fundamental aspect of our humanity is being challenged. The longing for acceptance can turn into a quest for validation, leading us to question our worth and place in the world. Why didn't they choose me? What's wrong with me? These questions can echo in our minds, distorting our self-perception and leaving us vulnerable to doubt. However, it's crucial to recognize that rejection is not merely a painful experience. It can also serve as a form of protection. Each no you've encountered can be viewed through a different lens, a crucial redirection, a necessary detour that keeps you on your true path. Just as a comet is guided by the gravitational pull of stars and planets, you too are being steered toward your true destiny, even when the process feels painful and disorienting. The universe has a way of aligning events, often in ways we cannot immediately understand. Rejection can hurt, but it does not define who you are. In fact, it reveals something essential about your journey, that you are meant for something greater, something that resonates more profoundly with your true self. The experience of rejection often serves as a catalyst for growth and self-discovery. It forces us to confront our deepest fears and insecurities, pushing us to examine who we are and what we truly want. It compels us to dig deeper, to explore our values and aspirations in a more meaningful way. You are not alone in feeling this way. Many individuals who are destined for something special often sense that their souls are not fully understood. They carry a burden that others might not grasp, an innate sense of being different or out of sync with their surroundings. This feeling of being an outsider can be isolating, yet it also signifies a unique perspective and depth that can lead to remarkable insights. The journey of feeling misunderstood can foster resilience and empathy, qualities that are invaluable in our interconnected world. The beauty of your journey lies in the fact that you are being guided toward the right path and the right people. This process requires both patience and trust. It is important to recognize that the doors that close on you now aren't the end. They are merely the beginning of a new chapter that is still unfolding. Every closed door opens up new opportunities, each rejection paving the way for a new connection or experience that aligns more closely with your true self. In moments of rejection, it can be helpful to practice self-compassion. Instead of berating yourself for not being enough or not fitting into someone else's mold, acknowledge your feelings and treat yourself with the kindness you would extend to a friend. Allow yourself to grieve the loss of what could have been while simultaneously recognizing the space it creates for what is yet to come. It's through this nurturing of your inner self that you will cultivate the strength to rise from the ashes of rejection, emerging stronger and more aligned with your purpose. Embrace the notion that rejection is not a reflection of your worth, but rather an invitation to explore new paths. Each experience, no matter how painful, carries valuable lessons that can shape your journey. Reflect on the times you felt rejected. What did those experiences teach you about yourself? What strengths did you uncover as you navigated the pain? Often, it is through adversity that we find our true voices, learn resilience, and connect with others who have walked similar paths. Remember, the people who truly resonate with your energy will come into your life when the time is right. This requires faith in the process and an understanding that not everyone will see your light. But those who do will appreciate you for who you are at your core. Surrounding yourself with supportive individuals who encourage you to embrace your uniqueness will foster a sense of belonging that transcends the pain of rejection. As you navigate the complexities of relationships and personal aspirations, consider the possibility that every rejection is a redirection towards something more fulfilling. The experiences that seem like setbacks may ultimately lead you to opportunities that align perfectly with your passions and values. Whether it's a new career path, a community that embraces your individuality, or a partnership that nurtures your growth, trust that you are being led to where you're meant to be. In times of solitude and struggle, it's normal to feel the weight of anxiety hovering over you. Perhaps in the quiet of the night, your mind races with doubts, insecurities, and fears. Your heart might pound, your breathing may become shallow, and it can feel like you're adrift. But it's in these moments that you're called to seek peace within yourself, the kind of peace that the outside world cannot provide. Finding this inner peace isn't always easy. It grows through each small act of self-care. You might not feel motivated to rise and face the day, but remember, caring for yourself is a powerful act of resistance. Even a simple moment to breathe, to bask in the sunlight, or to embrace a quiet pause is a form of self-love that many overlook. And that's exactly what you need right now. When it seems like everything around you is crumbling, seek solace in the little things that bring you joy. A warm cup of coffee in the morning, the soothing sound of rain against the window, or a song that stirs up good memories. These small joys are anchors that keep you steady, reminding you that despite the chaos, there is still beauty in life and reasons to keep moving forward. Don't feel pressured to be okay all the time. It's perfectly normal to embrace your humanity. The journey you're on is tough because it asks you to reconnect with your true self. This is a period for quiet reflection and rediscovery. Even though the road feels challenging, remember, you're not lost, you're in the process of being found. Each time you take a moment to care for yourself, no matter how small, you're sending a powerful message to the universe that you value your own light and truth. Think of the comet streaking across the sky. It reminds us that even the loneliest journeys have meaning. The comet continues to shine, defying the forces that try to pull it down. And you, dear soul, are also navigating your own trials, rising stronger from the flames. You're experiencing cycles of loss, transformation, and renewal, all part of your journey back to the light. It can be hard to see that light when everything around you feels dark. The losses, crumbling relationships, and distant dreams can blur your vision. But don't forget, the light is still there. It's just hidden behind temporary clouds. Like a comet that shines even brighter after passing through intense heat, you're also being prepared to shine in ways you've yet to imagine. You have the power to reinvent yourself, to rise from your struggles, and to transform every tear into strength. Remember those times when you felt at your lowest, yet somehow you found a glimmer of hope that kept you moving forward. That same light is within you now, guiding you even when the next step feels uncertain. Returning to the light isn't just a one-time event, it's an ongoing journey. Each challenge you face and every fear you overcome brings you closer to that light. Although your journey may feel lonely at times, remember that it's taking you to a place where your soul can finally find peace and thrive. There's no need to rush back. Embrace each moment, every emotion, and all the lessons you encounter. It's in these experiences that you truly discover the essence of who you are. Think of the comet that lights up the sky from October 10th to 12th. It doesn't worry about being seen or understood. It simply shines, fulfilling its purpose to illuminate the darkness. Similarly, you were born to bring light into the lives of those around you. Even when there's no applause or recognition, your light is invaluable. The world needs you just as you are. Scars, stories, and all. If you're feeling adrift right now, and the world seems confusing, Know that this is a call to reconnect with your true self. Each pain and tear is shaping your soul, building your strength, and uncovering the truth of who you are. This journey belongs to the strong, those who bravely choose to grow despite challenges. When you look back, you'll see that every hurdle was a vital lesson, helping you become your most authentic and vibrant self. Embrace this journey with the heart of a spiritual warrior. Hold your head high, gaze at the sky, and remember, just like the comet traveling through the vastness of space, guided by a higher power, you too are being led on your path. The light you seek is already within you. Trust in this journey, move forward with faith, and let your light inspire and transform the world around you.